Hi everyone and welcome back to RC Fun and Games. I am Ryan and we are back in the garage today to continue customizing the awesome Traxxas trx4m Defender. Like I mentioned in the last video, I picked up some of these grills. I've also got the rear window grills, but today we are just going to concentrate on fitting the side grills for the front and rear doors. Like always, I will be showing you in detail how to get these assembled and how to get them fitted to the truck. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start by getting this packet open and seeing exactly what do we get in here. Okay, so we get these 4 hinges, which look like they've been 3D printed. We also get all the hardware needed, and it looks like we get some little magnets. And of course, yeah, we get the grills. Okay, just want to show you a close-up here of these hinges, and they are just made out of plastic. Anyway, these are quite heavy. If I'm not mistaken, they're around 30 grams all assembled. So let's start getting them out one by one and seeing how difficult are they to bend. So they're quite easy to get out of here by the looks of it. Okay, so let's start by bending these panels. And there's multiple ways you can do it. Now, you can hold the ruler like this, and I normally do that on longer stretches to make sure they bend straight. But because these are quite short, I don't think you need to do much more than just put something hard and squeeze them flat. Now, don't forget, you've got a little divot over here. That's the side that your magnet goes, and all of these fold inwards. So I'm just gonna push nice and straight down until it's vertical, and there you are, a little bit more. And as you can see, it's as easy as that. And repeat the process all the way around it. And now we can move on to the next stage, which is fitting the screws and putting the hinges on. So let's get these broken off or cut off. Now all we're going to do is put them in there and use the screws that are provided. Okay, and here's our first one assembled now. I'm going to try and do it on camera, but here we go. Little drop of super glue. See, instead of using those, just tighten your hinges a bit more and you wouldn't have to fit those, because I don't see the point of that. I think this is a stupid idea. I'm gonna get the rest assembled quickly off camera. I'm gonna get the hinges on and then we'll move on to fitting them onto the body. So depending on how you want to run them, I think that definitely looks better if you were gonna leave them up. Now, if you're gonna put them down, I recommend doing it the opposite way. So flipping and putting it there and putting this one like this over here. And since I am going to try and keep my center of gravity as low as possible, because putting them up there is a lot of weight high up, so I'm going to try and fold them downwards. So this is how I'm going to install mine. So let's start by marking our holes. Let's just see, our door handle is there. Now that I've got it in place, I'm just going to take a sharp object . Okay, so there's our 2 marks. Let's drill those 2 out. Now, as you can see, I was very gentle when I come to the end, because if you strip these screws out, that's it, then you're gonna have to put something else to hold them. Okay, and as you can see, that's the overall look we are gonna get from it, and I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, as you can see, they stuck. I didn't even bother putting the magnets. That one did put the magnet just to show you all how to do it, but they're not going nowhere. If you make your hinges tight enough, they're not gonna fold open, and I'm not gonna run them up. So I think that looks perfect. We've got just enough clearance there. This one's got just enough clearance if I fold it up. So in my opinion, I managed to get them nice and straight. They look perfect. Now, gonna get the other two on. Okay, so I'm all done fitting them, and there's a few more things we could do. I have thrown a magnet on the other side, so you could then screw a screw and you can let the magnet catch on the screw, or you can just drill a hole straight through and you can use the longer screws they provide to hold it tight against your door. Mine aren't really moving, and I've made the hinges really tight, so they're not just gonna move, but I don't want to hold them down because I never know if I want to fold them up just to make a difference for a different video or something like that. So in my opinion, I'm gonna leave them like this. Now, I hope you all enjoyed this little tutorial video on how to fit these window guards. In my opinion, there's many different ways. I still think that if you want to have them facing on the windows, I would take this one and fit it here, rotate it upwards and put that one in the rear. It just looks better in my opinion. Then the shape just looks wrong when you've got a big square window in the front. It just looks really weird. But that's my opinion, and everybody's got their own opinion on how to do it right. So I'm all done with this video for now. I have got some window grills to go in the back, but that we'll do in the next video. Today I'm not going to take it out for a trail run. The temperatures outside are just insanely hot. So I'm gonna save the running video for another day. We'll get the grills on and then we'll go and get some awesome footage of this rig running the backyard course around the river and stuff, just so we can see how cool it looks. So if you enjoyed this tutorial video, please don't forget to like, share and comment. It really helps get this content out there, and subscribe if you haven't. None of it costs anything, and it really helps my small little channel bring more content like this to all of you. So for now, all I've got left to say is happy trails, and I'll catch you all on the next one.